we just want to welcome everyone here. I think, Denny Lynn, this is kind of her ideal venue. Get to hang out with family and friends and talk and eat and just talk and eat. So please, that was our idea for this gathering, and just to get everyone back together, connect, especially after the COVID pandemic and having to go into our own little isolated little castles. We're back out kind of mingling and getting back acquainted with everyone. So we wanted to say a few words, and I'm going to turn it over to Jenna here in a second, and then we're going to play a slideshow that my wife spent hours. And, so 5 minutes. All right. So we'll show that, and then we'll just kind of keep it on a continuous loop so you can come up and take a closer look at it. But once again, just thank you all for coming out. I think she would have loved to be here with you guys, and I'm going to turn it over to Jenna now because I'm losing my...
All right. Yeah, same thing as Mark. I wanted to welcome everybody and thank you for coming. And I did want to talk about Mom's name. You might have a different name for her than others when you knew her. Jenny, Virginia, Denny Lynn, or Denley to family. And Mama. Mom to Madison. We've received many nice flowers, cards, texts, and emails regarding Mom. People remember her big laugh, followed by the big smile, distinctive walk, willingness to help others, love for family, and she was given the title of Best Mom by my friends who are here. I also wanted to just say I've been thinking about her a lot. It comes up in my mind, I want to tell Mom this or see what she thinks about something, as she was my best friend next to my husband. So then I wanted to thank everybody for coming, making the trip, friends. And she should have some friends coming from the Hermitage as well, where she was in the last years. And to say, as Mark did, everybody's getting a chance to get together, and we hope it is not as long for the next time.
I'm driving down an empty freeway, no waiting for the light to change. I'm seeing the sunrise behind me.
And Jenna had mentioned that at some point we could say something about Jenny Lynn. So I thought I'd say it when it's all nice and quiet. But my mom, Sally, is here with me. And I just want to start by saying, most kids' favorite place on the planet is probably like Disney World or the beach. And my favorite place was always the Queens Lake pool. And when I started swimming there on the swim team, there was this really good-looking coach, like named Billy. I mean, not that I noticed his good looks, but and I could barely swim, but he taught me how to swim and how to breathe to the side and not sort of like tread water and when I could, keep swimming. And I was like, I want to be like that guy, like he's just really cool. And then I found another one that was a little closer to my age, and I'm like, oh, actually, I want to just be like that one. I want to swim like that guy, and that was Mark. He was a couple years. And my mom, would sit there and chew the ear of Mark's grandma and Bill's mom, and Denny Lynn was frequently there visiting and kind of hanging out, and so you really, had a lot of great conversations with Denny Lynn. And then Jenna would occasionally appear sort of out of nowhere and kind of would all play, sharks and minnows and wall tag or something like that. And it was just an amazing place. And I just want to say, when I first walked in here, someone said, "Are you a friend of Mark's from med school?" And I was like, "No. I guess I am a friend of his from med school, but I'm really a friend of his from childhood and from Queens Lake and from growing up." And I just, to this day, I'm not a kid anymore, but to this day, the Queens Lake pool in that neighborhood remains my favorite place on earth, and the Downey family is really one of our favorite families on earth too. So, thank you.